Going live, going live, going live. Are we live? Are we going live? We're going live, dot, dot, dot. We're going live, dot, dot, dot. We're going live, dot, dot. We're live! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's your host, as the most. With the most? As the most? Whatever. With Griever, as always. Doing you guys a big favor, in my opinion. A big fucking favor. Doing One Punch Man, chapter 115. I'm just going to call it point 2, version 2, whatever, non-canon canon. I can't keep up with what the hell One and Murata are playing here. So, but either way, I heard that a lot of you folks, a lot of people were like, listen, this is a redone thing. It's a redone chapter, and you guys know how I feel about redone chapters. But all of you basically said, you know what, no, but seriously, it's got some good lore, got some good context. You should really just give it a chance, give it a shot. And I thought about reading it off stream, but then everyone said, well, no, if you're going to do it, we'd like to see, you do it. So either way, well, we're going to wait to make sure that we have everybody in here before I start. You know what I mean? Because I find like a lot of the time, one of the biggest problems I do with streaming is I give a 10-minute runoff time. You guys know this, all my favorite people and my best people, that you guys all know I do a 10 to 12 minute runoff time so that, the video goes live, people get notified on YouTube who aren't necessarily on my Discord or anywhere else, and then they get to see it, right? So, but I've noticed that, like, I'll start something, I have 3 people watching, I come back 20 minutes later and there's like 15 people watching. I'm like, where did you people come from? So I think this time we're going to do a longer reaction. I'm going to wait until the YouTube studio says that I have a decent number of people before we start. So just a fair warning, this is going to be the longest runoff time I have done on stream thus far. And by the way, guys, how do you like the new setup? For those of you who haven't been here yet, I've only done a few videos down here this week. So how do you guys like the new setup? Nita, or Theodore, sorry, I remember, yeah, I'm allowed to call you Theodore. Theodore's in here and says, I'm here, hello, I would like, my reaction. Oh, well, I'm glad you're here, man. Like, this is going to be a fun time, this is going to be fun. I find it quite funny, though. Vib's been the one, like, hounding my ass, and I don't see his ass in this chat already. Like, come on, man, you should have been front and center. Yeah, because for those of you who don't know, Viv is, he's in Grim Reaper's Discord, and he's in my Discord. I'm sure he's in a lot of other Discords. He actually semi-manages my Discord. But he's one of the cleaners and typesetters, and one of those people he's sort of moved up. He's working with Demi right now on Shumatsu no Valkyrie quite a bit. But he did a lot of that stuff for One Punch Man. So all the reactions that we see, all the stuff we read, Viv helps actually do. So I'm not sure what he entails. I'm pretty sure Viv does a lot more behind the scenes, or sometimes in some chapters he only does a little bit, and sometimes he does like half of it himself. I'm not really sure, but yeah. Theodore says, nice setup. Also, I will join the Discord soon. No pressure to join the Discord, Theodore. It's totally fine. Once again, my Discord is very lacking. I spend most of my time, honestly, I used to spend most of my time in Grim Reaper's Discord. Now I spend most of my time in Missed Content's Discord. Because my Discord has the best people. It's almost like, but it's a very small group. I've got like 30, 40 people in there, I think, maximum. Maybe I have 40. I'm not sure. I'd have to double check the numbers, like discounting bots and all that stuff. But I have a very small group of people. All great people. Like all the cut above the rest. But the problem with that is that there's not really a whole lot ever going on. So people join, people leave, people join, people leave. It never really... Like, it's not like YouTube where you're slowly building subscribers, slowly building views. It's sort of stasis, and most of the time, nothing's really going on in it. So I don't promote it very much anymore for that reason alone. Now, granted, the more people that join, the more people that are talking to each other, the more active I'll be in my own Discord, of course. So, but yeah, never any pressure to do that. We got 3 people in here and only 1 like. What's going on with that, people? Well, only 1 like? What's going on? People know me as Roy. Would you like me to call you Roy instead of Theodore? I can call you Roy. I think I can remember that. Your name is very unique. Like Nita, Razvan, Theodore. So I'm pretty sure that I can remember Roy, you know, if you would prefer that. Anyways, sorry guys, my wife. She's on a plane. She's on a plane from Nashville. She went to Nashville. And stuff. And there's drama apparently in Nashville, so I can't wait to hear what that's all about. But yeah, if you do join, it's great. And I urge you to join if you like talking with me. I'm sure you'll like the Cats and Missed Contents Discord as well. There are a lot of great. There's a lot of great peeps in there too. There's a little bit of trolling, and a lot of it's just. There's a bit of cringe. There's a bit of trolling, but overall, pretty decent crowd worth of people. So if you want to be less of a Redditor, more of a Discorder, I urge you to join both mine and Misk. Yeah. Which, by the way, where the hell's Misk? Where's my guys? Where's my peeps? Where is everybody? Thank you, Roy, for being here, because I thought that everyone would be like, Griever's not going to do a redo chapter, and here I am. Like, well, what's going on? I'm not going to read this chapter unless I see it lit. I want the viewer count to be to double digits. Maybe 9. If I get 9 people in here, then I'll start. I'm not starting this unless we get a solid amount of people in here. Because I don't actually want to read this. You guys got to remember this. I don't want to read this. But I was told I should read it. So yeah. Roy says, I like when I want to go to sleep. I check YouTube for the last time that night, and then I see you are live. Then I know there is no time for sleeping. This is better. Oh, well, don't stay on my account, though. Sleep is important. Trust me, sleep is very important. I didn't get enough sleep last night because I was busy doing the Tokyo Ghoul stream last night, and we finally got through it. We finished Tokyo Ghoul Part 1. Not crazy about the ending. But Tokyo Ghoul is completed, so that was really, it was still a good stream, still a great time, but then of course I had to move people, so yeah. So, anyways, Rory says, also I will work soon on that logo I told you weeks ago. You told me about weeks ago. Yeah. I have improved my drawing. Well, I'm looking forward to it. That's great. That's great. And if you like, you can share it in my Discord once you join. That's always an option too. Skin is in here and says, Rip, Griever's friends and moderators. I know, right? Like Vib and one, like where's all the peeps, you know? But yeah. Theodore says, you can call me Roy. Okay, I'll just call you Roy. That's simple. I am no name, but I am here, though. I'm not really sure. I think that's a little bit of the English. I know that I believe English is not your first language. You've told me before. But, yeah. Sure, I'll just call you Roy. Roy works. But, yeah. Well, Skin's in here, at least. We got some people. For all 5 of you watching who haven't liked the video yet, by the way, for all 5 of you that have been watching and you're waiting for me to start, you gotta pump these numbers up. You gotta get the chat rolling. We need these numbers up. I'm not gonna start a reaction on a chapter that I'm not feeling too hot about. I'm not gonna start that reaction unless I get a sizable crowd in here. We might not even actually get to the chapter if these are the numbers I'm looking at, you know. I'm just saying. Somebody message Vib and get his ass in here because he's the one who wanted this so goddamn bad. And where's Dragon's Rage? Where's Misk? Where is everybody? Skin said the moment when you realize we got 2 likes and 2 dislikes. Oh really? Do I have 2 dislikes? That's so sad. Roy says, no name as unknown. Oh, all right, that's fine. Skin said, I think people didn't expect this. This is why no one's here. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll message a few people and be like, get your ass in here because I think this is going to be a good stream. So I'll message a few people and be like, yo, where you guys at? Where everybody at, though? I'm just going to at everyone. Because I'm the owner, I can do that. 60 plus people, sure. Here we go. Boogity boogity boo, let's go racing. So in my Discord, I just messaged the entire server because I think that they should, but yeah. Skin said, apologize by asking, but is this chapter necessary for reading? I don't know. See, that's the thing. A lot of people told me that, like, oh, you should read it. See, here's what happened. When this chapter dropped, I believe it was yesterday or the day before, right? Maybe it was the day before. But either way, this chapter dropped, and I was going to do a stream because I thought it was chapter 150. And if you guys know what's going on in the manga currently, I'm pretty pumped to see what's going on. Then, as I realized that the chapter number was wrong, I was like, all right, is this a typo or whatever? And I messaged Viv, and Viv said, no, this is a redo of chapter 115. And I just said, well, wait a minute now. What's going on here? I said, I thought this was 150. You know I don't do redo chapters. I don't like these. I think this is stupid. Like, no, I'm not doing it. So I disappointed a few people because people thought I was going to stream, and then I didn't stream, and then I had a few messages from some people, some direct messages, some in my Discord and stuff saying, basically, can you do it anyways? Can you just do it? Like, there's some lore-based stuff, there's some really cool stuff. Can you do it? And I just said, well, I'll tell you what. I said, I'll think about it. Maybe I'll do it, right? Because if everybody seems to like it, then can it be that bad? I'm probably going to be very critical. You guys know that. I'm going to be extremely critical where it's a 0.2 chapter. Things that shouldn't exist in this brain. But, yeah. So, as I said before, we hit double-digit viewers, we'll start the chapter. Simple as that. And I added everyone, which I thought I only had 30, 40 people in my Discord. Apparently I have 60 plus. So, I didn't know that. That's kind of cool. But, yeah. So we're just gonna wait. We're gonna wait. We have 7 people in here and 4 likes. Apparently, according to Skin, there's 2 dislikes. What have you disliked so far? We're 12 minutes in. I haven't even read anything yet. I have not judged anything yet, people. What do you hate about me? Is it the hair? Is it the hat? Is it the rosacea? I don't know. Are you jealous of my blue eyes? That's it. 2 dislikes because you guys want these baby blues. I get you. But anyways, Skin, to answer your question, I have no idea if this is necessary for reading or not. Vib said, thanks for the ping. No problem. Skin, and Vib is finally in here. Wonderful, wonderful. Ping some other people, Vib, while we're at it. Because as I said, I'm not starting this. We're not starting this unless I see double-digit viewers. And I've got 8. We need 2 more people in here before I'm willing. You know, because some of my One Punch Man streams get up to 20 people sometimes. When it's a Garo chapter or something, things get hyped. Now, I understand that this is no Garo chapter, and it's not exactly as exciting, but I've seen 13, 14 people in here easy for One Punch Man reactions. So, this is going to be worth my while. I'm getting my viewership out of this bitch. Skin said, I didn't even know this One Punch Man chapter was out, to be honest. Yeah, see, because it's a 0.2 chapter, and we'll talk about that at the end of the chapter. Roy said, do you think that a schedule will help you, like telling us one day before? I don't know. I wish I could help. Well, see, the problem with that kind of shit is that my schedule fluctuates hour to hour. You know? Like, I moved somebody today. It was supposed to take me till 1 o'clock. I didn't get home until 5. So if I had told you guys I'm scheduling something for 3 p.m., I would have been at least 2 hours late with no setup time. See what I'm saying? So things like that can easily fuck up on a long weekend, you know? So, and my job might be like 9 to 5 or whatever, they call it the 9 to 5. I don't work 9 to 5, but that's what they call it. So, like, I try to schedule streams. I try to give you guys like an hour to half hour notice. I put out the thing. For some reason, by the way, Vib, can you fix the bot? Because the bot has not been informing anybody on the Griever Reviews side of the Discord. Can you look into that when you get a chance? That'd be great. Because that's supposed to notify people, And when you have the notification bell on, it's supposed to notify people. It might be a YouTube issue. It might be a linking issue. I have no idea. But I've been having to share the links. And a lot of the time, I don't have time to wait around. It's like, okay, I'm ready to stream and stuff. I can only get so much done before I have to stream. So I can only give you guys so short a window, you know. But yeah. I mean, thank you for the advice, Roy. I mean, I would like that. Like, you guys know that every Friday night I stream. It might be at 6 p.m., it might be at 8 p.m., but Friday nights I stream. So there is at least that knowledge. Friday nights I stream, you know, Sunday is usually a Shonen Jump chapter review, you know. There is a little bit of that, but anyways. Vib said, let me copy and paste my initial message. A new One Punch Man redo is out. It's a big one, though, so I think you should check it out. You'll either love it or hate it. See, I read that on my phone notification. What I saw was, it's a big one, though, so I think you should check it out. You'll either love it or hate it. I didn't read the first part. I was busy. I didn't read the whole message. I was like, oh, the new... What I read was, a new One Punch Man is out. Big one. I didn't read the redo part. So, yeah. It's not Vib's fault, guys. I misread, and then I got disappointed. Roy says, you cannot have love without pain. You cannot have fans without haters. Haters gonna hate. I'm not gonna shake. Because I don't give a fuck. People can hate me all they want. I don't really care. I got layers. I'm like an ogre. Ogres have layers. Like an onion. Onions have layers. Ogres have layers. I got layers of walls, man. It's all good. My defense is impregnable. Skin said, yeah, I was about to say, I highly doubt this is a Hype or a Garo chapter. Yeah. Vib said, oh, I'll check it out. Thanks, Vib. Appreciate it. Skin said, we need to replace those Friday Tokyo Ghoul streams with either Hunter x Hunter or Chainsaw Man stream on Fridays. I think it's going to be Tokyo Ghoul in the next couple of weeks. Don't know if I'm going to stream next Friday. Depends on how busy I am. I'll probably get caught up on stuff. It just, as I said, see, guys, right now, everything is so up in the air, especially with, like, the pandemic and stuff. Even though it's winding down, there's still, like, work is still a haphazard thing right now. And, like, so, yeah, anyways. So, yeah. Roy said, I joined the team. Nice to meet ya. Wonderful, Roy. Glad you joined. Glad you joined, you know. As I said, not very active in there. Just don't leave. Like, the more people that just stay and the more people that eventually just start chatting and talking and stuff, eventually it'll grow. The only way it's going to grow is that if like, I can't be in there constantly talking. Like, I'm a busy guy. So, like, the good thing about Discords is that they evolve into this thing where it's basically just a chat room of some people that all just came in because of their love of XYZ, right? So, yeah. So, yeah. Because that's a problem I found. Like, a lot of people, they join the Discord and then they leave after a month because it's not there's not a lot going on for that month. And to be fair, there isn't. But, like, it's not hurting you to be in 20 Discords, you know? It's not taking up bandwidth from you, so I don't know why people leave. But Skin said, oh no, I meant after Tokyo Ghoul re-streams, you should check those series out. I will not be doing Hunter x Hunter because I'm supposed to watch Hunter x Hunter. So, there is that. But yeah. I won't be doing Hunter x Hunter. Maybe Chainsaw Man, that's a possibility. Yeah, so... Skin said, honest answer, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood versus One Piece. Ooh, that's a good one. Off the top of my head, Full Metal Alchemist. Off the top of my head, Full Metal Alchemist. But next week, that opinion could change. That is a fluctuating answer, that one. Putting one above the other is quite difficult. If I had to choose right this moment, I'd just pick Brotherhood because it's Brotherhood. It's like the perfect anime. There's no flaws. And there are flaws in One Piece. One Piece is a fantastic series, but there are flaws in One Piece. By the way, guys, we're up to 9 viewers and only 5 likes. Let's pump those numbers up and let's get ourselves to 10 viewers before we start reading. We just need 10 people in here, guys. 10. I'm not asking for the world. I'm asking for 10 goddamn souls to jump in and come with me to Davy Jones' locker. But yeah, so Skin, what's your opinion right now? All right. One Nation said, "Oh, Griever, reading Chainsaw Man. That's something I never knew I needed. You would have a lot of interesting takes." See, and actually, Misk has been trying to convince me to read Chainsaw Man, and so far he's 2 for 2. He recommended Tokyo Ghoul, and he recommended Jujutsu Kaisen. It was Misk that actually said, "Come on, you fucking old man, do it." And I said, "Fine, fuck." And it ended up being awesome. So, Fib said, "Oh, we hit 10 for a sec." I didn't see it though. It didn't register in YouTube Studio, so I'm sitting on it. I'm sitting on it, Vib. We're almost there. Roy said, "I uploaded some drawing in the art channel to see that I really can draw for you." Oh, perfect. I'll definitely. I'm not going to check it out here on stream, but I'll check it out later. You know, after the stream. Blah blah blah. I have to go to a fire later, so. Skin said Chainsaw Man is a masterpiece. That I don't believe. That's a stretch. I can't believe, because I tried to read it and I went, this is not that great. So I dropped it after about 10 or 12 chapters and I didn't care for it. So maybe it has a really rocky start. Maybe it is a masterpiece, but I just don't see it being a masterpiece. A masterpiece is Full Metal Alchemist, is One Piece, is Death Note. These are masterpieces. You know. Roy said 6 likes and 0 dislikes. That's better. That's much better. I'm only seeing 9 viewers and 5 likes. That's weird. Anyways. Skin said we only got 9. Yep. Skin said depending on how One Piece ends and how its final arc goes is how my answer goes. That's a fair point as well. That's a fair point. But there's been some bad... Oh, we dropped a viewer. This is so sad. I don't know if we're going to get there, guys. I don't know if we're going to get there. But yeah, because there's been some bad arcs in One Piece. Not bad, but like just not that great. Like not everything's 10 out of 10, you know what I mean? So, oh, we're back up. 9 people. Okay, here we go. Vib said, also that reminds me, I started watching One Piece. Finished the Usopp introduction arc like yesterday. What do you think so far, Vib? What do you think? Because there's some initial stuff there. Usopp introduction. You're not to the core of what makes One Piece yet. You'll get there soon though. If you've already done the Usopp introduction arc, you are about to read some great shit soon. In about an arc or two. I think. I don't remember the order of the arcs. One Nation said, I wouldn't say it's straight up masterpiece, but it's a great story. A great story I can accept. Skin said, wait till you get towards the later chapter, it gets so good. One Nation says it's chaotic in its storytelling, the meaning and character development is great. Skin said, okay, let me rephrase, a masterpiece in the making. Fair enough. If you believe it's a masterpiece in the making, I'll take that with a grain of salt, but I will concede that you could be right. Royce said, YouTube and numbers, not best at math. One Nation Army said, yeah, let's wait for part 2. One Pace. Skin said, One Pace. We're going out of pace. Viv said, well, I like Zoro. It's pretty cool. Yeah, and trust me, that's some introductory level stuff, Viv. You're going to see some greatness. I hope you guys see some greatness from the stream soon. We're up to 9 people, 5 likes. I tell you what. I don't care which number it hits. If we get double-digit likes or double-digit viewers, we start. Okay? I think that's a fair deal. I think that's fair, guys. This is a chapter I don't want to read. So, I think it's fair that I just get 1 double-digit hit. Okay? Once we're up to at least 10 viewers or 10 likes, then we'll go. We'll go for it. And are you watching that subbed or dubbed, by the way, Vib? Just curious. Skin said everyone likes Zoro. Vib said downloaded till episode 150 of One Piece. The thing is, see, I haven't actually watched that much of One Piece. I watched, oh my god, we're losing people. Now we're down to 8 and only 4 likes. What the hell is going on? This is so sad. So yeah, downloaded to episode 150. I'm not gonna lie, I've only ever really watched I watched the East Blue part in the Funimation, but I watched the whole thing in 4Kids. So you know. Viv said, I've been having internet issues lately, so I'm saving it in case I have more. Fair enough, Viv. Skin said, damn, we just need one more person. Not anymore, now we need two. And what happened to my likes? It might be YouTube fucking with me too, because I've seen that before. I've had 0 likes, and somebody said, you have 11 likes on this stream, and I've seen 0 in YouTube Studio. So sometimes there's a problem with YouTube Studio itself. But yeah. Damn, we just need one more person. We need 2. We need 2 more people. Oh, one more person. One more person, guys, and we start. One more person. Somebody message Misk or somebody. Somebody just go, Misk, get the fuck in here. Or where's Dragon's Rage at? Where's MC Dude? Where's my homies? Where's Band? Just get Band in here. Vib said sub, of course. Now, granted, the sub is really good, but there is some greatness in the dub, I'm just saying. One Nation said, I should start One Piece soon, especially if Vib is watching it. I usually enjoy anything Vib recommends. I mean, Vib hasn't recommended yet. He's just starting it. He might recommend it later. Skin said, now we're down to 4 likes now and 2 dislikes. Who's disliking this? Like, why did you dislike it? I haven't reacted to anything yet. Like, don't get me wrong. I've disliked YouTube videos in the past. I have. But it's because someone has said something fucking stupid or they're wrong. What have I said? I haven't even insulted anything yet. I haven't made fun of Murata. I haven't made fun of the chapter. I haven't even, even when Hunter x Hunter was brought up, I said, no, I'm not going to read it. I'm going to read the manga. Or I'm going to watch the anime instead of read the manga. That's all I said. That's all I said. So I don't know where the dislikes are coming from. Theodore said, do you like fights, manga, like Heroes and things like that? I have some recommendations for future. King and Ashura, and yeah, I know this One Punch Man video, just asking. Fair enough. Yeah, I do like fighting manga. I really do. Skin said, and only 8 viewers, I know. Tenryo said, I'm on chapter 325 of Magi, close to finishing it. Is it not amazing? One Nation Army said, then it is an even fight, Skin. Yeah. Skin laughing. Skin said, isn't Misk offline till Tuesday? Nah, I was talking to him. It's fine. One Nation Army said 10. One Nation said finally. Vib said 10 Pog. Vib, Griever, we're at 10. Not anymore, we ain't. What, do I gotta wait, seriously, is everybody just gonna stay the moment I start reading? Look, we got to 10 and then it dropped down to 8 again. What the fuck? Guys, I need a solid 10 for more than 5 seconds. That doesn't count to me. If that stays 10, Vib's Griever, we're at 10. Not anymore, though. It only, yeah, and because just went down again and One Nation. No, why? I feel like Vader right now. Yeah, right? You just want to, I find your lack of faith disturbing. Now we're at 8. God damn it. You know what? I'm going to message the boys in Miss Discord. We're dropping because you're not reading the chapter. Well, what do they want? I keep saying, I'll start reading the chapter when we hit 10. That's not an unfair request. I'll message the guys in Miss Discord and just say, I'll just message them to say, hey, jump in. We're just getting some numbers. And now we're down to 6 people. Well, guys, I don't know what to tell you. You wanted to see this chapter. We only needed to get it up to 10 people. That was not an unreasonable request. That was not unreasonable. So, I mean, if that thing can hit 10 just for a solid 45 seconds, I'll start. You know? Alright, I'm going to put myself out there in Misk's general chat. I said, hey everyone, I'm plugging my ongoing stream right now. Be absolutely dandy if you could jump in right now. I think you'll all enjoy it. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Now we're at 8. Viv said we're probably dropping because we're not actually reading the chapter. Well, as I said, it's not an unreasonable request to want 10 people in here before I start. One Nation said, I'll get some people. You go, man. You go, One Nation. Skin said, at the same time, I'm sure the viewer count will drop the minute Griever starts to read. As long as it holds for at least, like, all I said was 45 seconds. Like, just gotta hold for a minute. Roy said, Vader, watch me. Someone's sleeping. Why did I wake up? Yeah, Skin said, we down to 6 now. Back up to 7. God Hyung is in here saying, yo ho ho. Is that Grimm's alt account or something? What the hell? Is that Grimm's alt account? Skin said, the fact we got to message people on 2 different Discords to get some viewers is sad, especially compared to the usual numbers. I know, right? We're up to 8. We were up to 9. I don't know. I don't know. You see, my streams usually, like, I started the stream just saying, hey, we'll get up to 10 people, then we'll start. It'll be easy. But now I don't want to go back on my word. I don't want to go back on my word and say, hey, like, no, I guess we're just going to have to read it. Like, this is kind of bullshit. This is something that I didn't really feel like reading necessarily, and I was sort of like, people wanted me to read, and now I can't even get 10 measly people in here to watch me read it? Like, I don't know. I don't know about this. We get a few people in here. We only need 3, right now 3 more people. We were up to 8 again. We're just fluctuating like crazy. I might just end the stream. Because this is actually getting me a downer. This is downing me. I'm downing. All I wanted was some lovely people to enjoy a stream with. Is that so fucking odd? You know? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh, I think we did it. I think we did it. We got 10 people, ladies and gentlemen. We got 10 people in here officially. Hit that like button because you guys are about to experience. We're up to 11 people once again. You guys all know it. One Punch Man, chapter 115.2 chapter reaction incoming. Incoming in 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's just do it. Let's just enjoy ourselves. Oh, fuck. God, that was hard to do. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. You guys can't tell. Oh, I got dislikes now. I got fucking dislikes now. Holy shit. Yes. Oh. You guys can't deny me that shit was fucking funny. Oh, fuck. Oh. 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 Oh, now that was a time. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you rickroll a crowd. Oh. I mean, I'm going to get copyright striked all over this fucking thing, and I just don't care. Like, I don't monetize anyway. What are they going to do? That was fucking awesome. And now we're up to 14 fucking people. Now that I've rickrolled everybody, we're up to 14 people. It didn't take that long, you know? Yeah, this stream will probably be taken down before I get to the chat. But anyways, I just want to say to you guys right now, the reason I did this, I had this in my mind. It came to me literally after I told Viv, if you guys want to know the quick story before the stream gets like canceled because people are pissed. What happened was Viv messaged me and he said that the One Punch Man chapter 115, the chapter that dropped, was dropping, and he should know better. You all know better that I'm done with the redos. I'm done with redraws. I don't believe in them. I think it's an integral fucking garbage pile. So I just said, no, I'm not doing it. And I thought it was the chapter 150. So I got everybody's hopes up, and then I said, fucking no, it's a redo chapter. I'm not doing that. And then all of a sudden, I thought, I forget what I was watching, but all of a sudden it clicked. I was like, what if I rickrolled on a stream? What if I fucking pretended to do it and then fucking yanked the carpet out from you guys? Now, some people are going to be pissed. Looking at the fact that I was at 6 likes, now down to 3, means that, yeah, some people are pissed. There's probably some dislikes. But the funny thing is that I had a great time doing it. I was trying to set it up. Usually my One Punch Man streams get like 14, 15 people in. So I was waiting for that number. I wanted to rickroll as many people as possible that were hyped for the chapter. And I apologize to anybody who was actually excited that I was going to read the chapter. I am not going to read the chapter. Just in case you're waiting for me to go, okay, I had my fun, I'm going to read it. No, I'm not. Sorry. Like, I thought it would be funny because it's not April Fool's. Nobody's expecting it. Nobody expected it. I thought about telling Misk and I thought about telling, some other people and stuff like, hey, I got this great idea for a stream. Like a stream joke, right? This stream is more of a joke. It's just fun. But yeah, that's basically what happened was, it came to me. It seemed like a funny idea, just a funny prank. It seemed like a prank. I'm not trying to troll you guys. I just thought it would be a really funny prank to pull on stream because I've never done something like this. It would come out of left field. I thought that most of you have a sense of humor. My viewers are always got a great sense of humor. So I just thought you guys like taking an old meme like when I was growing up, the Rick Roll, taking that in, bringing it in, doing it on stream live. Like as though I just thought it would be a fucking funny little prank. And I think it was pretty successful. I think we had a fun time. But the reason, if you guys are curious also, by the way, if you're wondering why I would choose this chapter, why I would choose this, is because if you guys are not familiar with my opinion on redraws and redos of One Punch Man, I think they lack integrity. I think they lack balls. I think they lack a lot of things. And on a total serious note, so that's why I don't do redo chapters anymore. I think the One Punch Man community has this they're wearing rose-colored glasses about Murata, like a zealot, not just somebody of faith, but like a fanatic, a zealot, and they look at him like he can do no wrong, even when he fucks them over for over a year, like. And I'm just not a part of that because there are better series than One Punch Man in my opinion. You guys can if it's your favorite series, whatever. But in my opinion, I have seen better series in every way, shape, and form be axed and have a shitty ending because they're not given time. Because the manga is a kill or be killed. The manga industry is a kill or be killed thing. And I see this one guy with this one popular manga just skirt bullshit for over a year, and I just have no time for it. So I'm never going to read a redo chapter ever again. I knew I could only pull this off once, so my opportunity was here. I took it. So if you guys are unhappy with me, you can call me a dick, you can call me an asshole, whatever. I'll take it. I will take it because it was a bit of a prick move. I get that. It was a dick move. Let's call it what it is. It was a prank. It was funny, in my opinion, but it was a dick move. I get that. So, but thank you guys so much for being a part of it. Like, you made my night. You made my Saturday. So, I was actually, and all night I dreamed about this. I actually dreamed about doing this because I thought, like, maybe this is not a good idea. Maybe this, like, I was actually getting, like, upset, like, thinking about, maybe I'll, like, piss off, like, a lot of people. Maybe this isn't as funny as I think it will be, blah, blah, blah. Like, I was questioning this decision all damn day, you know? So, anyways, we're dropping viewers like flies, and I knew we would, but I'm going to get through the entire chat here before we end the stream. But just so, in case you guys know, in the future, I will never, ever, ever read a redo chapter done by one or Murata ever again. That's why this is the prank stream. It's the fun stream. This will never happen again. So it was just, it felt good. Now let's get to the chat. Where did we leave off on? Holy fuck, I'm sweating like crazy. Fuck, I laughed so hard. You guys gave me a great laugh. I'm so glad you guys were here for that. That made everything. It was so good. God damn it, I'm losing hair faster than a fucking banshee. So it's 10. Vib said 11. Bahara, I can't say that. Says 11. God says yo ho ho. Roy said 11. One Nation said yes. Random said I stopped reading One Punch Man for some reason. God said Atomic over Flashy. Absolutely. W said gold. One Nation Irish said don't leave. Vib laughed. God said bro. Roy said let's go. God said what the fuck. Coach is in here, says love it. Skin said bro. Balhara said nice song. It is a great song. I actually really like that song. Keishan came in here, said figured join the stream and get Rick rolled. He's not very happy. Koji said we're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. One Nation laughing. I'm glad. So far everyone's just like, they're doing more of this thing, and some people are finding it funny. Nobody's actually mad by the looks of it. Random said, you know the rules, so do I. Danger Cod said, did I just join to a Rickroll? Yeah, you did. See, everybody's putting the laughing emoji. I'm glad this joke went over well. I literally was questioning it. My heart was going thumpity thump when I was, like, trying to think, is this really is this funny or is this mean? Like, is this, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's sometimes, like, my sense of humor isn't exactly the best. I will admit that. So a lot of the time, I did question all damn day and all night. I was like, is this actually a good idea? Should I just forget this idea? I'm glad I didn't, because I think we had a fun time. But I did question. I'm like, am I actually going to piss people off? Are people going to be like you complain, like, here's the thing I was worried about. People, because I say, like, Murata is lacking integrity to do this in the first place. Am I not lacking integrity to then say I'm going to do something and not do it? You know, so I questioned the morality. I went deep with this shit, guys. Like, you guys might be laughing like, dude, it was just a prank. It was funny. You rickrolled us, whatever. But I actually thought, like, in depth, like 85 scenarios. I was doing the Doctor Strange thing, seeing 14 million futures, the way this could go all damn day. And I was just trying to figure out, like, is this a good idea? Is it not? Is it good? Is it not? And actually, I decided not to do it. Vid messaged me like an hour later and was like, so, about that stream. And I was like, fuck it. Just gonna do it. Just wing it. See what happens. So, yeah. So definitely a great time. Definitely a good time. I've been having fun. Skin was laughing. One said, hey Keishan, I just want to know, just tell me how I'm feeling. Roy said, copyright. Oh yeah, somebody's going to end this stream eventually. Coach said, gonna make you understand. Belahar said, awesome chapter so far. Alright. Bahar gets the W for saying, yeah, this is an awesome chapter so far. I mean, Belahar, you know never gonna give you up. Best line in the chapter, right? Random said, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Cody said that was fun. One Nation said, how did we keep 11 people after that? We had 15 after that. 15. We went up to 15. And we're still at a 9. Can't believe that. God said atomic over flashy. I still agree with that to this day. Roy said that laugh. Oh, do I have a good laugh, guys? I was losing my shit. I was cackling. That wasn't laughing. That was me losing my shit. I don't know why I found it so funny. I think I found it funny because I've been thinking about this for like 2 days, and I just pulled it off. And I was like, I finally pulled it off. I think it was more of a relief cackling than anything else. And now we're up to 10. It only took 46 minutes to get to 10 again. One Nation said, how did we gain people? I don't know. Skin said the ultimate troll on this channel. It was the ultimate troll on this channel. That's a fact. Oh, wow. Wow, where were we? Random said, experience 100 plus Kaioken Ultra Instinct Griever. Yeah, I went Ultra Instinct. Roy said 12 now. One Nation said, Griever laughing like he just killed Batman. Oh, wow. Vip said, damn, that Joker laugh. Do I have a good Joker laugh, guys? I don't know. I don't hear myself. I think I sound like a nasally little play. Lois. I'm Lois Griffin. That's how I think I sound like. But maybe I don't. I don't know. I don't really listen to my own voice when I edit. I'm just trying to figure out like the timestamps more than anything. So maybe I do sound like the Joker when I laugh. That's actually kind of cool. Which Joker, though? Tell me which Joker, guys. Comment. Skin said up to 3 likes and 3 dislikes now. Ban here said unsubbing. Bye-bye. You know, I won't be surprised if I do get some unsubs from this. Some people will probably be pissed. Random said that was so fun. Oh my god, I'm glad. Keisha said the stream will end soon due to suffocation. Yeah, maybe. Skin said we have 4 dislikes and 3 likes now. Shit sakes. God said laughing. Jesus. One Nation said my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Oh, I love it. I love it. This was worth... See, I'm supposed to be at a fire right now, and I got to ride. I got to now walk 13 minutes to get where I'm going with a backpack full of beer. I had a free ride, and I was like, I could do the stream or I could get a free ride. I'm like, fuck it. I got to do the stream. I'm glad I did the stream. This was fucking funny. Roy says, finally someone is having fun. Nice one. Yeah, random with a cat out of a box emoji. Keishan said, disappointed Keishan is disappointed. I'm sorry, Keishan. I'm sorry, my bro. I'm sorry. And guys, go sub to Keishan because Keishan probably did react. Anybody still in here? We got 11 people in here currently. If anybody is still watching and interested in a reaction to this chapter, go check out Keishan Prime. Plug, because that man actually loves One Punch Man way more than I do. So definitely go sub to his channel because he reacted to this chapter. I know he did. Skin said, and with that statement, the dislike ratio had exceeded the like ratio. Oh, God. God said it's 4 likes, 4 dislikes. Ooh. See, I thought that, honestly, I did think that this is going to be my most hated video. I thought I was going to lose subscribers and a lot of dislikes. The fact that 4 of you guys still felt like... And by the way, 9 people in here, guys, let's beat that ratio. Let's make this a well-liked video. Let's get over that 50% hurdle. Like the stream, because that would make my day, because that would be funny, because I expected like 13 dislikes and lose like 10 people. But instead, we're getting a sense of humor, you know, and it's hilarious. Because you guys are awesome. The people still in the chat, you guys are fantastic. So, Ban said, no sense of humor here, time to hate. Haters gonna hate. But I'm not gonna shake. Oh, I sort of shake my head. I'm not gonna shake. Roy said, imagine reading the redraw. Oh yeah, that'd be something crazy. Skin said, no, it's 4 likes and 5 dislikes. Ooh, no. Skin said, I like how Griever says he's not trolling us, yet this entire stream is a troll. It is a troll, and I kind of like it. It was a prank. See, I don't see it as a troll. I see it as a prank. This was a well-done prank, in my opinion. But I do admit that I went deep with it, as I said before, and I was thinking about the integrity of it. So, But you know what the funny thing is about the integrity of it, because that's what I blame, that's why I'm not reading the chapter, is that I think I would lose more integrity because I've said it multiple times on stream and on videos that I think that it lacks integrity. I'm not reading redraws ever again. They're bullshit, they're wrong, blah, blah, blah. I've had my rants about that. I think to go back on that word just to get views, just to get content, would put me in the same boat. More so than making a joke out of it. You know? So if you want to say this whole experiment lacked integrity, I would argue that it takes more integrity to do this and less to actually read it. After I said I never would. So. Royce said, hate for someone having fun. I mean, right. So you will see what happened in the anime. You will see. Maybe. Random said, or Koji said, no problems for me. I love the song. I love the song too. I love the song long before Rick rolled. See, guys, I'm old enough. I remember the song before the internet. Ban said, I'll get back at you. An eye for 3 limbs and a bottom lip. Be prepared, Griever. So if I cut off my own... never mind. Caden said, oh! Caden jumped in at that. Caden, were you here the whole time? Because that'd be hilarious. Skid said, 6 dislikes and 3 likes now. Holy shit. Caden laughing. Koji said, Griever, you want a Discord member by the Rickroll? I did. That's amazing. Skin said, yeah, Griever, put some clown makeup on and a purple suit and you're basically the Joker. Cool. I do appreciate that. Like, if that's like Mark Hamill Joker or Heath Ledger Joker or something, that's a compliment and a half. Skin said, me when I clicked on this video, I have made a severe lapse in my judgment. Yeah. Sorry guys, it kind of did. Let's see. Kim said, shake it on. Roy said, what if Murata will do a full year of redraws? Imagine redrawing the whole One Punch Man. He did do a full year of redraws. That was 2 years ago. That was the problem. He released like 2 new chapters in a year. The rest were redraws. That's why I'm mad. That's why I did this. Because it's dumb. It should not be accepted. Murata and the fanbase Murata should be held accountable for doing it 2 years ago. And he got away with it, and he shouldn't have, and the One Punch Man community is still sucking on his teat. And I'm just like, why? This guy does not treat you guys well. He does not. Like, as far as I'm concerned, he does not treat his community well. At all. He's the type of person that goes, when the mics are off, you know, when the people are doing a newscast or whatever, and the mics are off, he's going to say whatever. My fans are going to believe whatever I say because I'm me. That's what he says when the mics are off. And that's the type of vibe I get from him. So he seems greasy and sleazy to me. He really does. So, yeah. So, I mean, if the One Punch Man community can't have, that's what the dislikes are for. They can't have a taste of their own medicine from someone who they aren't sucking their dick. And it's Murata's dick they're sucking. They're not sucking mine. So they're more than happy to hate on me. But if this was Murata doing this, how many likes do you think he'd have? How many dislikes? There you go. Roy said this is payback for Murata. Absolutely. This is to show the One Punch Man community that Murata has been Rick-rolled you guys in 2019 and you just can't see it. He literally trolled you guys. And redraws are ridiculously lacking in integrity, imagination, and bullshit just overall. And they have no place in any other fandom, in anywhere else. Look at Star Wars. Look at canon versus non. Look at how many people hate Disney. Look at how many people hate Disney for retconning. Why don't you hate Murata for the same deal? He erases great chapters and puts a new chapter in its place and nobody says shit. You imagine if Lord of the Rings was written, published, and then Tolkien rewrote. How many people hate George Lucas for fucking with the original trilogy? You see this up here? You know what? I'll bring it down. You see this? These guys are VHS tapes. You know why I own Star Wars on VHS? Because this is the only way to watch them. They don't exist on DVD. They don't exist on Blu-ray because George Lucas decided to fuck with them. He decided to retcon them and change them, and it's wrong. That lacks integrity. He shouldn't have done it. He should not have done it. And this is the real version. It always will be. So I will not buy it until minute for minute of this is released on Blu-ray, DVD, whatever. I'm not buying it. Sorry. I don't own Star Wars on anything but VHS. I don't. I own the original trilogy right there, the one you see. That's it. For that very reason. Because George Lucas did something wrong. Disney did something wrong. Murata is in that camp. Murata is no different from George Lucas, but everybody hates George, nobody hates Murata. And I just want to know why. I just want to know where people think the difference is. Where's the difference? You take something, you release it in 2018, you go back in 2020, and you fucking say, yeah, what you read 2 years ago didn't happen, here's the new thing. How is that any different from watching a movie from 1983 and then going, yeah, 10 years later, here, we're changing it? Is it the time lapse? If Murata waits 3 years, it's like if he's under 3 years, 5 months, and 12 days, it's okay? Like, is there a certain time frame you're allowed to go back and fuck with everything? Is that what people are okay with? Like, I just want to know why. I want to know why every single artist, every single great creator, like George Lucas can't be denied as a great creator, but he did fuck with shit and he shouldn't have. Disney fucked with shit and they shouldn't have. Why? You know, why is it okay to chastise that shit all over for years? Guys, remember, I was born in 91. I've seen the hate before the internet at home. And nobody liked it. Nobody has ever liked it. But why does Murata get this pass? When other mangakas, once again, never get this opportunity. Ever. No mangaka in history. Oda doesn't have this opportunity. Kubo never got this opportunity. And Kubo gets hate for a bad ending. Because Shueisha axed him. Because he wouldn't give him a goddamn break. The author of Berserk died because he was overworked. Like, why does Murata get to sit on his ass, release a chapter every 3 months, and it's not even a new chapter? Why does he get this luxury? He's not writing One Piece. He's not making Lord of the Rings. He's writing One Punch Man. X-Men meets satire comedy. Don't get me wrong, guys. I like One Punch Man on its merits, but at best, it's a 7.5 out of 10. It's not the greatest thing that ever happened. So I don't know. So I don't know. That's my little rant about that. But I don't see the difference. I really don't. It's like, unless there's a statute of limitations on when you're allowed to fuck with your fans, like, and Murata just gets down to that deadline, I don't know. So Roy says, oh, now I see. Skin said, where's the Jujutsu Kaisen chapter review? It's not Sunday, it's Saturday. I don't read the unofficial, I read the official. So you're going to have to wait till Sunday for One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, Ayakashi Triangle, Red Hood, all those. All those will be released Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah. Roy said, when I make a manga, I would not do redraws, just for better details, not story. When I make a manga, I would not do redraws, just for better details, but not story. You would do redraws, or you would not do... sorry, the text is a little weird, but... yeah, like, it's okay. Like, Oda has gone back and changed something. Like, redrawn, like, oh, I missed the leg line there and stuff. See, the problem is there's a difference between redraws and redos. Redos are completely rewriting a chapter and changing elements that did not exist previously. Changing the name of a character 2 weeks later is not redoing an entire thing. We just met the guy. It's okay. People always bring up One Piece with Dogtooth. Like, okay, he had a paramecia. No, he had a zone, or he had a logia. Then he didn't, and that was changed in like a month. It was one little line, and it wasn't relevant even after it was already changed. Like, it never changed anything in the story. It never changed anything. All it did was make sure that people knew what was going to happen for future chapters. That's different. That's retconning. Retconning is different than redrawing, and redrawing is different than redoing. What Murata does is redoing, and redoing is wrong. Fundamentally just wrong. Redrawing is fixing art that otherwise was shitty, like the Jujutsu Kaisen chapter that was unfinished. It was sketched. When it's released in the volume, I'm sure it'll be fixed. That would be considered a redraw. Because he didn't change anything, he just finished the drawing. He redid the drawing, but the lines were there. We saw them. He's not going to change them. They're just going to be proper. They're going to be there. Or you missed a line, you forgot a pupil, you forgot an eyeball. That is a redraw. You know? So, anyways. Koji said, I'm back from washing my teeth. Wonderful. Hygiene, kids, important. Skin said, nah, screw Disney and Ryan. They ruined the Star Wars sequels. I mean, yeah, Ryan did, absolutely. But MC Dude said, the difference is that the content gets up for free. Well, he shouldn't release it if he's not fucking happy with it then. Murata's not being stolen by the Silver Fox Bandit every fucking month. He's releasing it purposely, and then he's unhappy with what he released. Tough tits. Get over yourself. Like, I'm sorry, that might sound harsh, but that's the deal. If you chose to release it, you can't take it back. That's like publishing a book and then saying, I don't want it published anymore. Too late, it's on bookshelves, bitch. People have copies. Get over it. Koji says, rest in peace. Yeah, to the Berserk author, Miria, rest in peace, of course. Gon said, other mangas are not published, only in online magazine. I mean, okay. Roy said, I hope you'll not give up on One Punch Man because you sound like that. I'm not giving up on One Punch Man, guys. See, this is why I did the laughing part of the stream. Right now, we're just ending off the stream, talking to the chat and stuff. I'm not giving up on One Punch Man. I think One Punch Man is pretty good. It's a decent enough manga, and it's fun to watch Garo's development and other characters. What I don't like is this bullshit. I don't like this. Like, I'll read chapter 150. Don't get me wrong, guys. Chapter 150 drops, you'll see a proper stream, and I'll read the chapter. I'm not going to read when they redo chapter 118. I'm not going to read when they redo chapter 144. And I'm not going to read the chapter I just read. I'm not going to reread it again. Sorry. Not going to do it. Chapter 115, I already read it. I don't need to read whatever this is, because to me, it's non-canon. This didn't happen. The Phoenix Man fight is what I read. Not what they re-released. It's what I read. That's what it is. So, and if Murata decides that that's not the case, then he's a retconning bitch who's never happy, and that's not my problem. I don't recognize Saitama being there. I don't recognize that penguin form or whatever it was. I don't recognize any of that. That never happened as far as I'm concerned. And if they bring it up later, I'll just be like, yeah, this character who's non-canon is back. And, you know. But yeah, I'm not giving up on One Punch Man. But I'm reading One Punch Man chapter 1 to 150. Not 186 chapters, because there was another 36 chapters that they fucked around with. That's not how I roll. Koji said, I don't care who it is. Murata doesn't have an excuse. Yeah, he really doesn't. Ban said, won't lie, I was thinking of redrawing the first few chapters after my art got a lot better in like a few years. But but I'll probably leave it alone. But the difference is, if you redraw it, that's different. Once again, this is a redo. Redrawing is different. If you go back and you redraw because your arc up, if Kubo went back and redrew chapter 1 of Bleach, panel for panel, line for line, in the newer art style, 20 years later, right? That's just hype. Nothing wrong with that. He redrew it because he's a better artist. He didn't change did he change a line? Did he change a panel? Did he add a page? Was there anything that is not exact replica of chapter 1 of Bleach? You guys are under this delusion that I have a problem with redraws. I got no problem with redraws. What Murata is doing is redos. They're called redraws, and that's incorrect. That's a wrong term for what Murata has done, what he has previously done, and what he just did this week. This is not a redraw, and I'm sick and tired of people calling it redraws. Redraws is me literally redrawing, I don't know. Where's something? Anyway, here we go. See this cover? Kubo redraws it. Kubo redraws this exact cover. That's a redraw. If he redraws this cover exactly how it looks. If it looks like this, it's exactly the same, nothing added, that's a redraw. Now, if this all of a sudden became this, that's a redo. The difference is, this is a redraw, this is a redo. That's what I'm saying. And Murata gets away with it because his fans are kind of, no offense to any fans of One Punch Man, but they're kind of fucking stroking him off way too much just because he can draw well. Let's be realistic. That's the reason. So, I'm not willing to give him a pass just because the man can draw really well. Sorry. He should be held to the same standards as everybody else. And once again, Ben, you are totally justified if you want to redraw the first few chapters once your art hits leaps and bounds. Listen, Shaman King did it, right? I would look at the Shaman King anime. That's done in the latest style with improvements. But it's not changing anything. It's just improving the art. If he wanted, there was a couple of chapters that are redraws. Murata has actually done true redraws where he just made a panel look better. There was a Child Emperor, I still remember this one, a Child Emperor panel that just looks better the way he redrew it. And I went, okay, fine. Child Emperor looks better in this shot because he had time to redo the shot. He didn't change the line, he didn't change the motion, he didn't change anything. He just redrew Child Emperor because he thought he could do it better. Not that he should be doing that as frequently as he does. This man redraws more than he fucking draws. But that's okay. I can deal with that. He redraws something for the volume release and it's the same panel, it's just better drawn. I got no problem with that. It's when he changes shit. He adds things that weren't there. He changes plot lines. He adds characters that weren't even in the situation. It's ridiculous. Roy said, yes, I would not change the story, just the details. Sometimes the artists do change for them. Of course, some will not like. Of course, Gotham said, Murata was one of the first major artists who started to publish online. And that gets him a free pass. Okay. Well, any webtoon I've ever read never had a redraw, just saying. Koji said, I forgot who is Murata right now for a moment. He's the guy who draws One Punch Man currently. Was the One Punch Man author? No, the One Punch Man author is one. MC Dude said, but it's not published. Then don't release it. That'd be like, that's arguing when I go on the Webtoon app and I read the latest chapter on a Webtoon, it's not published because it's online, so it doesn't count. Sorry. Roy said, one doesn't do redraws. You could try the webcomic. No, I tried the webcomic. I can't stand that level of art. I'm sorry. I really hate it. I hate it so bad. Last stream I did I did read the Garo Darkshine thing, and I couldn't take it seriously. So this is not an attack against Murata's art. Murata has some 10 out of 10 art, but I feel like people are giving him too much of a free pass based on that. When other mangakas do not get that luxury. That's all. MC Dude said, and Murata gets away with it because One Punch Man is by far the most valuable property for all parties involved. By that logic, seriously, is that what we're going with? Because everything's been fucked with. Things worth way more money. Look at Pokemon, the biggest franchise literally of all time. They could buy One Punch Man for $1 Poké Dollar and they wouldn't notice it. But that doesn't make it like... But when they fuck with Pokemon, it's still not right either. Like, he gets away with it because One Punch Man is by far the most valuable. I mean, but he shouldn't. See, if the fans said no, he would have to change. But you guys will accept it. That's the problem. If the One Punch Man community hated what just happened, chapter 115.2, or back in the Phoenix Man fight, or previously, if people had stood their ground and said, we don't accept this, this is shit, Murata, what the fuck you doing? And they flooded Twitter and Discord and everything with hate, Murata would not have redrawn this chapter. But people aren't willing to do that. So that's what I'm saying. If you really don't like it, you see, this is the problem. One Punch Man community, you'll take whatever Murata draws. One Punch Man community will take whatever Murata draws, whatever Murata does is okay with them. And I'm just not good with that. That's sheep mentality. I hate the sheep mentality of the One Punch Man community. Murata is a god and he cannot be touched. Anything he said, the word is law. It's a bunch of fanatics following a guy who can draw really... Once again, I don't know. I want, literally, if I had the opportunity, I'd love to sit down with Murata and just ask him why. I wouldn't be angry with him. I would say, look, why do you think it's okay for you to do this? And I would want him to answer me. I would love, that's the only question I have for him. I don't dislike the man. I don't know the man. But I think his integrity is lacking, and if he could give me a reason as to why it's not, I would love to hear it. Because what he's doing, in my opinion, is not okay. But the One Punch Man community accepts it, so he's going to keep getting away with it. You know? So, like, it's like a family. It's like a family covering for a guy for a brother that keeps murdering people. If they keep covering for him, like, he's going to keep murdering, and everyone's going to accept it and think it's okay. He's murdering people. Stop it. I mean, that's a bit of an extreme analogy, but, like, you know, I think you guys are sort of getting my point. The One Punch Man community is a family surrounding Murata saying, you're a good boy, you can do no wrong. No, it's okay. No. Oh, you want to do this? You want to do that? It's okay. You do what you think. You do what you think. They are an over-coddling mother that says that their boy is the best boy ever, and he's the smartest, he's the greatest, he's the light under the fucking sun, and nobody can touch him. And the One Punch Man community is that mother, is that blanket to Murata. Because they never stand against him. It's ridiculous to me. Roy said, if Murata would not redraw, we should have season 4 or 5 already. Like, yeah, there was a whole year where he didn't draw a new chapter, guys. Think about it. There was like 10 months. How do you guys accept that? He wasn't on hiatus. He just didn't draw a new chapter. He drew redos. How is that okay? Nobody wanted them. MC2 said, Griever, the reason people rail against you, they do. I'm not popular enough to be railed against, MC Dude, but thanks. Is because it sounds like you're railing against better working conditions for mangakas. It's odd the way you construct these arguments by comparing them to mangakas who get worse deals. Comparing him. That's my point. But that's my point. Is that like, that's not what I'm saying. Maybe you guys are hearing it wrong, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, there are better mangakas that deserve the level of freedom Murata gets. What I don't understand is why Murata is getting this free pass to do what he wants. Like, clearly he's getting paid very, very well, I'm assuming. You know? So, whatever big deal he's got, I don't know what it is. I don't know whose dick sucked whose or whatever, money changed hands. But Murata has the best working conditions of any mangaka ever, and he still is lacking the integrity of it, and that bothers me. He has the most amount of time in the world to do whatever he wants, and nobody tells him he can't. I'm not saying he's not hardworking. He's very hardworking. Look at some of his art. It's phenomenal. I'm sure some of that art takes days to make, even for him. But I just don't like the fact. I mean, you can, MC Dude, there is a level of bitterness, because in my experience, most of my favorite manga were axed and are now talked about or mistreated or only called an 8 out of 10 because they were axed. You know, rushed mangas, hiatuses and stuff. And the working conditions for mangakas is so shitty. Why is this one guy allowed to get away with anything and nobody else is? Like, what's the deal? Like, whose dick got sucked, as I said, whose money changed hands for that kind of sweet deal? Because you can't convince me that the greatest manga artists of all time, you can't convince me that Toriyama, Oda, fucking Mashima, Kubo, none of these guys would have taken that deal or jumped ship and done exactly what Murata was doing to work at their own schedule and their own pace. You can't convince me they wouldn't have done that, given the option. Clearly, whatever it is, he's got like a one-man deal. Like, there's something going on. There has to be. I just don't see it. Unless he's just a lucrative business investor on the side, he's a millionaire, and he's doing all this for free. Maybe that's the case. Maybe he's not a starving mangaka. Maybe he's already made his fortune, and he's not a materialistic person or something like that. Maybe that's the case. And if that's the case, then props to him. I doubt that's the case, but props to him if he makes like no money on this. Like his bills don't get paid by One Punch Man money. You know, if they, maybe they don't. I don't know. Roy said, I will go for now. Nice stream. Thanks, Roy. MC Dude said, nobody likes redraws, but they're not about to attack Murata for the freedom he has. Once again, it's redos, not redraws. But I think he should be held accountable. I mean, we have a difference of opinion, MC Dude, and I hear what you're saying. I really do. And maybe I'm too much, like, in the black zone. You guys are too much on the white zone sort of idea. We're not even meeting at the fence. Like we're not even seeing the fence. Maybe I'm too far back to see the fence, right? To see a nice compromise. All I wanted to do is release chapters. Instead of releasing this, give me chapter 150. Why did you give me this when I could have had chapter 150? You know. And I am bitter. You can argue it that my entire bitterness towards that is based in the fact that my favorite mangakas don't have that freedom. And I'm bitter about that. I'll accept that. I'm good with accepting that as part of my faults. I'm good with accepting that I'm partially bitter towards Murata for having freedom that my favorite mangakas do not get and do not have. And I find it unfair. And so maybe I take out some of that frustration on Murata. And maybe I'm a little more harsh on Murata for this shit because of that. Let's say it's 25% of the reason. Sure. Let's use a decent number. 25% of the reason. But I still argue that over half of it is the integrity of it in the first place. As I said, it's been happening for years. Star Wars, before you guys were born, before I was born, it was happening to Star Wars. So it's not like a new concept, and it wasn't okay in the 80s and the 90s. It's not okay now. I never think it's okay. Let's see. Roy said more than 80% like the redraw better than old 115. Well, sure. See, here's the deal. I'm sure if Tolkien was still alive, I'm sure Lord of the Rings would be an even greater masterpiece. But the difference is Tolkien wouldn't do that because it's based on integrity. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, that's the point, guys. It doesn't matter if it's better or worse. It shouldn't have been made in the first place. Like, seriously. That's the difference. It doesn't actually matter whether the chapter is better or worse. It shouldn't have been made in the first place. Now, you can argue that, but that's my stance. Skin said, for real though, One Punch Man anime fans are starving for content. I'm sure the anime fans are starving. Roy said, involve 1, 2, because Murata cannot do it without 1's decision. That's true. Maybe 1 wanted the changes. Well, then it's 1 that I'm mad at. I don't care which one. One of them chose to do this. Not once, not twice. Like, if you add up all the redraws, I'm be curious. If you added up all the redos and all the redraws and all the main chapters, how many chapters is One Punch Man? We're at chapter 149. But how many chapters are there really? I would argue there's probably close to 170. That's fucked. And that's wrong. MC Dude said, Murata just got a good deal. Now you're making sense. The way you talk about these things make you sound like Murata should get screwed because everyone else did. I'm not saying Murata should get screwed. I'm saying he should stop what he's doing. MC Dude said, it makes for better rhetorical to hammer on that point that the others should have better deals and they could do things better. Yeah. I want to clear that up as MC Dude, like, and maybe I did sound that way. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying he should be down in the bunker with the rest of them. I'm saying they should all have the freedom of Murata, and I am bitter towards the fact that Murata gets this freedom. But at the same time, Murata, to me, is also abusing that freedom. 115.2 should not exist. That's why I'm never going to read it. Because I don't accept it. I'm going to read chapter 150 and continue the story. Whatever, if there was something important in 115.2, it's non-canon to me. Fuck yourself. Because I read chapter 115. Guess what? It is published. You know? Like, can't redo this shit. But yeah, so Skin said, we're not saying that, but compared to other mangaka, he has Golden Boy treatment and rarely ever pumps out a chapter. I'm not discrediting his effort because he does what he draws takes work. Also, he has no health issues as far as we know, so what's the excuse? Yeah, like, he chooses to do this because he's a perfectionist, but the problem is it's lacking in it's good for a perfectionist ideal, and I'm glad he's trying to, like, every person, you're telling me that Kubo doesn't wish he went back to the Soul Society and talked about Still Silver so everyone would stop complaining about the ending of Bleach? Of course he wishes that happened. But he can't change that because that lacks integrity. He's got to live with what he drew, live with what he wrote, and just make the best of it. Murata seems to not accept that as a premise. And I don't like that. Not as a content creator, not as a movie director, not as a writer, not as anything. I just don't like it. MC Dude said, anyway, I've finished work for the summer, so I'll be more active for a while. Good to see you're well. Oh, yeah, thanks, MC Dude. And MC Dude, before you go, what do you think of the new setup? I was condemned to the basement by my wife. She's going to be here soon, so she gets the office. What do you think of the new setup? I got the memorabilia up top, Bleach and 7 Deadly volumes down below. I hope you like it. And I'm glad you'll be more active on here. I've missed you on my streams, my man. Even when we disagree, I do like having these discussions. Skin said, I'm sorry you can hate on me, but given his conditions, he should be pumping out more chapters. He has no health issues, work on his own schedule, and could even have multiple people help him draw. This is true. Skin said, so once again, what's his excuse? Skin said, and he can work on his own time, which literally any other manga does not have that privilege. See, and there is part of the problem, you know? Yeah, at the end of the day, because this is sounding like a hate video. And once again, I do not hate Murata. Let's get that clear once again, guys. I do not hate Murata. I just think that he abuses the freedom that very few, if any other mangaka, do get. More popular mangaka. I would argue that Oda is much more popular. Oda wrote One Piece. Sorry, it's better than One Punch Man, guys. But Oda doesn't even have that. Oda gets a break. He releases 3 chapters a week, not 4. He takes a break every week to keep his health in order, right? And he has that. That's considered his luxury at Shueisha. Like, what? The guy who is making you more money than any manga only gets a break every month. Murata can go on hiatus for 6. Nobody cares. It's just so there is. So I don't hate Murata for that. I hate the fact that he's getting that freedom, and instead of utilizing that freedom, he sort of abuses the freedom to do things like this chapter, and I just don't care for it. And you guys will probably disagree. Most One Punch Man fans will disagree because, not to say you guys are sucking off Murata's dick, but maybe you're giving him a little reach around. Anyway, no. I'm just saying that, of course, you guys think I'm attacking your favorite series and blah, 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 and that's not what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do is just shed a little light that Murata's not the be-all and end-all, and some of the decisions he makes to go on hiatus for 2 months, and then he comes back and he just gives you a redo of a chapter that you've already read is bullshit. And that should not be an acceptable practice in his profession. He gets away with it because One Punch Man community allows it, in my opinion. But, whatever. That's my spiel. MC Dude said that's an incredible collection. Thank you very much. Skin said, seriously, you all hate on Kubo and Kishimoto, but if he had Murata treatment, there would not even be half as much hate for those series. No, and that is part of the which I agreed was part of my bitterness, because had Kubo been given the freedom that Murata has, none of this would have happened. Bleach would be a 10 out of 10 series in everybody's eyes, because he would have had the opportunity to go back and change things, and he would have had the opportunity to fully write out the last arc, which he did not do. He was rushed to finish the last arc, that's a fact, and he also wasn't allowed to change the chapter because that's wrong in the get-go. Once again, that's the problem. I'm not asking that Kubo and Oda and they all get to go back and change chapters. I'm saying, Murata, stop fucking doing that because it's wrong. I don't want Kubo and other people to do that because it's just a wrong practice. Shouldn't exist. Shouldn't be allowed. Anyways, AJE is in here. Hey, AJ, he said, my main man, Grieves. I'm sorry I'm late, just got off a 10-hour workday. I'm going to start the stream over and listen as I mow the lawn. You have a very good time, man. You have a very good time. I think you'll definitely enjoy what I have in store for you. Because we're going to end the stream, guys. It's, oh my god, I thought it was 10 o'clock. Holy shit. It's about 9 o'clock at night. I'm going to go walk over to a fire at a neighbor's place. Have a good time there. It's only about a 10-minute walk, so... but thank you guys so much for being a part of this. This has been a great fucking time. I hope that most of you do have a sense of humor. I'm sure my dislikes way outweigh my likes right now. I got 6 likes though, so maybe it's even. Maybe it's 50-50, but I wonder how many people unsub. So thank you guys, everybody, for being here. Thank you, AJ. Thank you, Skin. Thank you, MC Dude. The return of MC Dude, my homie, my boy. Fantastic to see MC Dude back here, active again. Thank you to Roy. Thank you to blah 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 blah. Gon, Koji, Band. Caden was in here. Vib was in here. We already said Cone. God, Keishan. Yeah, God was in here, guys. Go figure. One Nation Army was in here. We had Danger Caught in here for a little bit. We had. This is why I don't do this. It takes me too long to find everybody. Tenryo was in here for a little bit. One Nation we already said. We already said these. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I think we got everybody. If I missed your name, I apologize. But thank you to all the crazy, great cats that were in here. You guys, definitely all of you that stayed, have a great sense of humor. So... glad you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe as always. Don't forget to drink responsibly. As always, as your main man Griever always does. And we'll see you beautiful people again next time for the next stream. Hopefully this time it's chapter 150. Alright, we'll see you next time. I don't know how to end streams, guys. Bye.